Hi, welcome to the first part of my 4-part series, How to Thrive After Divorce. Did you know that some experts say that you should wait at least 1 month for every year you were married after a divorce to heal before you even start thinking about finding another partner? How do you heal after divorce? That's what I want to talk about today. Divorce is obviously very traumatic, or can be. And so how do you heal? Let's talk about it. What I want to talk about today is not just distracting yourself, but actually going through a true healing process. Distraction will probably feel okay or feel good at the moment, but it doesn't lead to true healing. And if you don't do that, I'm telling you from experience, not healing can affect you years down the road. I don't want you to go through that. Trust me, I know. Okay, we're going to talk about 3 key things that you can do to help yourself along that healing process. Number 1, give yourself time to heal. For me, this was the hardest part. If you don't give yourself time to heal, like I said before, and to grieve, you've got to grieve. Divorce can be, it can almost be like a death. I've heard that before, that it can almost be like you've lost someone through death. Because at that point, that person is no longer in your life the way they were before. So you need to give yourself that time. Just be patient. Probably the best advice I can give you is don't immediately go out and try to find someone else. Let me tell you, you are hurting, you're broken, and you're not in a position to even be, it's not fair to you, and it's definitely not fair to the other person that you're in such a state. You're not ready for a relationship. You've just been broken from your previous, from your marriage. You're just not ready. So just give yourself time. I know, like I said, that was the hardest thing, but the next 2 things I'm going to tell you are going to help you with that. Number 2 is seek comfort. You're going to need pull out all the things that make you feel comforted or feel comfortable. Things that might comfort you might be, watch your favorite movies, read a good book or your favorite book. One of my favorites is drink tea. I love to drink tea. I love to be at home and drink tea, watch a movie, have my favorite dessert. It could be, getting yourself, do a hobby that you enjoy doing. So just things that bring you comfort, whatever that might be. Maybe it's talking to your friend on the phone, or, whatever it is that brings you comfort. Do that in this time to help you get through it as much as you can. And right along with that, spend time in prayer. I know that probably sounds like, well, obviously you're going to do that, but if you're in that time of hurt, and just, for me, I crumbled. I completely crumbled, and sometimes it's hard to even lift your head up to pray. You feel so devastated. You feel so, just like it's the end of the world, and sometimes it's hard to even pray. But just remember to, no matter how bad you feel, to pray to the Lord to help you through this, because He will. And ask Him to give you that patience we talked about in number 1. And what I'm saying, because prayer can be very comforting. It will bring you comfort if you continue to be faithful in it. God will comfort you in that. So basically, I'm just saying, find the things that comfort you and just do those things. It's okay to indulge yourself for this time, just to help you be more patient. Number 3, spend time with friends and family. Don't let yourself be alone all the time. Now, I understand if you're an introvert like me, excuse me, you're going to want to spend time alone, and that's fine. Maybe at home doing, your comforting activities that that help give you, help renew you, help give you energy. But at the same time, don't spend too much time alone. Now, at the beginning of my, after my first husband left, I was pretty good about doing things with other people, because they knew I was going through such a hard time, and they would invite me out to things. But after a while, it kind of stopped. And it's not that they didn't care anymore, but they have their own lives, and they're just going about their lives, that they just didn't think to invite me. If people stop inviting you, invite yourself. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking, if there's an upcoming holiday, would you mind if I came and spent that holiday with you? Or invite them out. Would you go to dinner with me? Would you go get coffee with me? Don't be afraid to get out. It may feel like your instinct may just be to stay home and just wallow in the misery, of what you're going through. But don't be afraid to ask people that are important to you, that care about you, that if you can come along with them, or if they will come along with you, so that you have that support. Because one of the biggest obstacles to healing is going to be feeling lonely, feeling alone. And then you're going to start thinking in that mindset that, oh, I need to find somebody else. And you're just not ready. Trust me, you're not ready right after a divorce. So, yeah, don't be afraid to ask family for help in that way. So let me tell you a little bit about my own story. I had been married for, I think it was, I want to say it was 12 years at the time. And, I was totally caught off guard. My husband had already planned everything. And he told me one day he wanted a divorce. And I mean, just out of the blue, and from my perspective, even though he had planned it. So, of course, I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated. I crumbled emotionally. I felt like I did not know how to take care of myself. I didn't know how to function without a partner. And unfortunately, I did good for the first few months. I really did. I don't remember so much. I probably didn't do the comforting activities so much. I don't really remember. I remember I did spend time with church friends and family and things like that. But after a while, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened to make me change. But I suddenly got very bitter, even though I was feeling pretty positive at first. And then something changed in my mind. I want to say it was Satan attacking, but he'll attack you when he sees that you're weak. Where I got this different mindset where I said, you know what? I'm tired of being alone. I can't do this anymore. I was really having a pity party. It was like, this is not fair. I did everything right all those years, and this is what happens to me. So I just decided I'm going to do what I want to do now. And so I actually actively searched for someone, and I did find someone. And we got married pretty, not long after the divorce was final. I was married again about a month later, to be honest. And it has had a lot of consequences that are not too positive. And I'm dealing with some of them to this day. That marriage didn't last very long. I want to say it was about 4 years. And so here I am again, single. But anyway, it has taken me quite a few years. I think it's been about 6 or 7 years now since the second divorce. And it's only been recently that I feel like I'm finally healing. I'm finally at that point. I know I've done healing because I'm finally at that point now where I can honestly say I am okay if I never get married again, if I never have a boyfriend or a husband. I am okay. I tried to tell myself that for a while when it wasn't quite true, but you know, I was trying to fake it till you make it kind of thing. But I can honestly say now that I'm okay. I'm making plans for the future now, and the future used to seem real bleak to me because I thought, well, I can't do this unless I have a partner. I can't do that unless I have a partner. But I'm telling you now, I'm taking steps in those things that I thought I couldn't do. Now I'm taking steps towards them. It is such a freeing feeling when you get to this point, and I don't want it to take 7 years for you to get to this point. I want you to go through these steps that I've talked about, and the most important one is prayer. But go through all the steps, and this is just the beginning. This is part 1. We're going to go through 4 parts, and we're going to go through the process, and I really want you to be able to heal faster than I did. So I talked about in the beginning that some experts say you should wait at least a month for every year that you were married after your marriage ends before you try to find another partner. So how long should you wait? Honestly, the answer is going to be different for everybody, but I think you will know. Use that 1 month for every year as a guide and just start with that. And yeah, it seems like a long time when you're in that moment, but just go with that and wait till you are honestly to the point where you feel like you can go on, you can live a fulfilling, wonderful life without a partner. I think in my mind that you're ready then. You're ready to look for somebody. But in the meantime, we're going to go through all these different steps to help you get to that point. So where are you in this? Where are you in this process? Tell me in the comments below where you are in your journey to healing after divorce. And if you've already healed, share your story. I would love to hear other stories about this journey. Be on the lookout for part 2. The plan is for that to come out next week, and it will be on focusing on the positives of being single. Thank y'all so much for being here with me for this, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.